Hello and welcome to another episode of the Pulse of Spokane. My name is Emmet Rice, and I'm joined by Lance from Eastern Washington University. How you doing today, Lance?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for
Good.
coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
We're gonna preview the upcoming alumni awards for Eastern Washington University.
hmm
Obviously, COVID's kind of thrown a wrench into things. In-person gatherings might not be the best idea right now. Hopefully, we'll get back there soon. But
Yeah,
talk about the decision to bring these awards online in a way that you haven't done before.
sure. So last year, we had hoped to have these awards, but obviously with COVID happening, we weren't able to. The word of the year was pivot, and pivot in time to hold them. So we wanted to still have them, but we decided to wait until this year to do something where maybe we could hold them in person, but obviously we're not quite there yet. So we are going to have them virtually this year, and we're working with Spokane Talks to help produce them and offer this show online. So anyone can participate. It's not just for alumni. Certainly, we're recognizing alumni and invite our alumni to attend. But anyone in the community can participate. And after you hear some of the lineup of the award winners, I think you might have an interest in learning more about them.
Yeah, it all sounds very exciting. Talk to me about some of the awards that are being given out this year and what the different criteria are and kind of where these awards stemmed from.
Sure. So we've held the awards gala for a number of years now. We have alumni award winners going back to 1966. In the past, we didn't give out as many awards. So over the years, we've added more awards as we've developed, additional criteria and wanted to recognize people for various acts of service or levels of spirit. Our Lifetime Achievement Award is probably the one that has been going on the longest and was probably the one back in 1966 that was first issued. So first, I want to thank Numerica Credit Union. They're sponsoring the Alumni Awards this year. They've sponsored it in past years, so appreciate them sticking with us as we, once again, pivot and offer this up. So it is happening this next Friday at 6 p.m. and it will be online. If you go to alumni.ewu.edu, you can register online. And we've got a couple of awards that we'll be giving out. So the first one I want to talk about is our Exceptional Military Service Award. That's going to be given to MG Scott West. He graduated in '76. He's retired from the United States Army back in 2010. He was in Desert Storm, and one of the interesting notes that I saw about him is that he actually facilitated the delivery of the largest force package by parachute since World War II during Operation Just Cause.
Wow.
So his team was responsible for putting together all of the stuff that needs to happen to drop some large tanks and all the other equipment by parachute into an active zone.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So we'll be recognizing him. We also have the the Eagle for Life Spirit Award. That's going to Randy Casto, who graduated in '91. He's with Washington Trust Bank and is really well known for being involved in the community. Has worked with Epicurean Delight and Christ Kitchen, doing some volunteering on those boards with those organizations. So we're looking forward to celebrating him.
Great.
The inspirational young alumnus this year is Audra Stillians, who graduated both in 2013 and 2016. She was at Fairchild Air Force Base and was one of the survival, escape, and evasion instructors there. And now she works at the VA facility. She's a readjustment counselor, helping veterans readjust back into society and serving them. So we're looking forward to celebrating her and learning more about her.
Right.
And then our Alumnus of Service. This is someone who has given back to Eastern kind of above and beyond what we expect of our alumni. And so Scott Glabb, who graduated in '85, he has helped a lot of undocumented students of all ages. But some of the stories that I saw that really stuck out is as a wrestling coach, he's helped youth who were in difficult situations do better at school, stay in school. He even helped one family when they ran out of money and were evicted out of basically a garage, essentially. So this individual has gone above and beyond and overcome adversity to really serve others, and particularly students.
That's great.
And then lastly, we have our Lifetime Achievement Award. Rick Romero might be a familiar name to many people. He was most recently at the city of Spokane. He retired as the director of their strategic planning. And if you don't recognize him from that, you might recognize him from, he helped create the University Recreation Center out on campus. He helped make it more of a residential campus when we were only at about 7,000 students, and then went up to 12,000 students. And then within the city, he helped create the University District, as well as this integrated clean water plan that really helps ensure that we're not putting stormwater and wastewater back into the Spokane River. So he's had a major impact in our community.
Yeah, well, that's quite the impressive list. How would you say that speaks to Eastern Washington University as a school, or is there a certain thing that these awards are trying to highlight?
I think what it shows is that our graduates, while they have typically a great impact in our local community, certainly throughout the region and beyond. Yes, we're a regional comprehensive university, and our primary area is over here on the eastern side of the state. But our alumni go all across the world and do great things. And a lot of them have names that you would be familiar with. They're doing things all across the community. They're giving back. And so I think what it shows is the caliber of the education you receive, of the values that are instilled as you as a graduate, and really our mission to, power the region that we are in and beyond.
Yeah, that's great. And what will be some of the differences from previous years? Obviously, like you mentioned, it'll be online, which is pretty much new, but what do you think the overall essence will be different?
So one of the things that will be similar is we usually put together a video package where we showcase whether it's people who nominated the individual or knew the individual closely, or we are talking with them one-on-one to get more information about who they are and what they did and so on. So we do have some video series that we'll be showing throughout the program. It will be live as well. So what we'll be doing is going to the people live after their award has been announced and the video package has been shown, so that they can give a few remarks and say thank you and acknowledge them. And we really appreciate Spokane Talks helping us manage those logistics, because we're not a Hollywood production company by any means. So that's going to be fun to do. It'll be similar to what we did with the grand opening, I should say the virtual grand opening of the Catalyst building, where we had both live interviews and speakers and so on, as well as pre-taped packages. But what's going to be unique about this one is we're going remote to people. So we'll be joining those award recipients in their homes, might see some of their family members, might see some of their pets. We know how that goes with Zoom things these days. So so that'll be a little bit different. It kind of makes me think of like the Golden Globes or something like that, where it's that higher level of production rather than being in person and being able to celebrate that way. Yeah, well, we certainly like to think we're a Hollywood level production company over here, but I think, like you mentioned, Zoom always throws in some variables that are hard to predict, but I think it brings in a lot of fun, like the Golden Globes, like you mentioned, seeing people walk in behind them, and it should be good.
Weird
and
stuff going on.
I'm going to co-MC with our Alumni Association board president, Jeff Stannard. So we'll see how that goes, how our banter off one another, if we come up with any good, lines or jokes or anything, or we might just keep it really serious. I'm not quite sure yet. And of course, we'll have our president, our interim president, Dr. David May, join and give some remarks at the beginning too. So,
great. Well, I'm sure you'll be a great MC.
I'll do my best.
You just give all your personality out there. Yeah. That's what the people want to see. And you said alumni.ewu.edu is where we can find the stream?
Yeah, you can register online there. We'll send out the viewing information before the event next Friday, April 30th at 6 p.m. And it's free. You don't have to pay to attend. So we also have a signature cocktail that we'll be sharing with everyone. Information has already come out about that, so you're welcome to put that cocktail together on your own, or have whatever you'd like at home. But we plan on doing a little toast to our winners.
Great. May I ask what the cocktail is, if you know?
It is, oh gosh, I think it's called the Sparkling Eagle.
Okay.
And it's got, something red in there, as well as I think some champagne. Oh, I just watched the video the other day, and it's already left my mind.
Well, it sounds on brand with the red and the Eagles for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to tasting it and, trying to make it at home a couple of times.
Yeah.
Get the quality down.
Yeah.
So,
Loosen up the personalities
That
for
too.
those
Right.
speaking on Zoom. Maybe make it a little more exciting.
Yes.
Yeah. We're excited to produce it here at Spokane
thank
Talks,
you.
and we look forward to getting more people to watch it.
Thanks
for joining us
Appreciate it.
today, Lance.
Yeah.
When COVID shut down construction, the Spokane Home Builders Association fought to get our industry back up and running. We are meeting the need of a record housing shortage with builder members like Eric Madsen Homes and Ryan Built Homes, local experts, proven leaders. We are the Spokane Home Builders Association, building our community one home at a time.
National Barricade and Sign Company is a well-established company founded in 1957. National Barricade has become a well-known business in the Spokane Valley for more than 50 years. Over the years, we have built long-lasting relationships with many cities, counties, and their departments of transportation. Customers come to us because they know they are going to get the best quality service at the best possible price. National Barricade prides itself on getting the job done in a timely manner. We know that contractors must have certain items in a timely fashion to get their job done, and if we don't have it, we will get it. We guarantee fast service no matter how long it takes.
Thanks for watching this episode of The Pulse. We are where you are. Check us out on any of these other platforms as well as our website. This show is sponsored by Local 29 Firefighters Union, Homes for You, and Apex Cannabis.